Hello everyone, my name's Gemma and this is the Daily Thread. I hope you're all well and thank you very much for joining me today. My vlog today is going to be all about my new top, which is the Mabel top by Tilly and the Buttons. Now I know this one's been super popular in the sewing community and it's taken me a while to actually get round to making the top, but I was super sold on it. The minute it came out, I just thought it looked beautiful, so I'm really glad to have finally made it. I made my version in viscose from Guthrie & Garney, and this is one of their own designs. I think it was for their, was it 10-year birthday? A big birthday anyway, and yeah, Lauren's designed this herself with, I think, Rachel Parker, who does a lot of the Dashwood designs. It came in 3 colourways. I obviously got the navy, but it also comes in like a teal green and like an ivory colour, and they're all super beautiful. I absolutely adore this fabric. It was a pleasure to sew with. No problems whatsoever. It's got quite a nice weight for a viscose, so it's not really slippery or anything like that. And yeah, really enjoyed sewing with it. There's loads of different flowers on it. You can see peonies, there's like bluebells, lots of foliage, all sorts, and it's really pretty, and you see something different every time, because I noticed there was a yellow bee on it the other day that I hadn't seen before, so I'm always spotting new bits to it. So yeah, moving on to the pattern then. So the Tilly and the Buttons Mabel, I will insert a picture so you can see. It's a top and a dress, and I know the dress version has been very popular. I probably will make that next, as you'll see by the review. Yeah, I'll definitely be making it again. So I normally come up as, I think, so Tilly numbers her sizes, and I think I am normally a 4, maybe a 5. But for this one, going on reviews from different people, I actually did size down because I didn't want it to be too blousy and oversized. The pattern shows you obviously the finished garment measurements, and there is a lot, I think there's quite a lot of ease in it. So if you want a more closer fit top, I would suggest sizing down. So I did go for the size 3. And I think I only made one alteration, and this was actually something that Tamlyn said from Sewn on the Tyne. Our measurements are reasonably similar, I think. Sorry Tamlyn if they're not. But when she'd made the top recently, she said that the peplum wasn't overly long. And although I do like to wear high-waisted trousers, jeans, I didn't want it to be too cropped because I didn't want to show off any tummy. So I did lengthen the peplum by 2 inches, and I'll stand up and show you. And this is where it comes to. So my high-waisted shorts are there, and there's still quite a bit of coverage. Now, as you can see, the pattern involves quite a bit of shirring. Actually, not loads, a little bit of shirring. And this was something that I'd never done before. I'd actually put it off for about 2 years. Because I don't know why. I think it's a silly, irrational fear of like messing up your machine. I don't know where it came from, but you know, when things are working well with your machines and you just don't want to put anything out of whack. So yeah, I avoided using the elastic. But a lot of people recommended the Stitch Sisters tutorial, which I did watch. And to be honest, it's super straightforward. You just load up your bobbin case with the elastic after you have hand wound it round the bobbin, and that's not difficult. You don't need to put any stretch on it, just be, you know, reasonably firm so it doesn't fall off. And then I had to figure out a little bit how it would work with my actual machine, because obviously everybody's is different. And I put a very brief video on my Instagram about how I fiddled with it to get the elastic through the machine. So you probably just want to fiddle with your own machine and see how it works, really, because like I say, everybody's is different, but it shouldn't be too difficult. And to be honest, I had no issues with the shirring. I didn't need to change my tension. I didn't need to mess with anything. The only thing I did, which everybody recommends, is to increase your stitch length. And I think I went up to 3.5. So, you know, it was pretty plain sailing, to be honest. And I really enjoyed it. So each bit that I've done, they have five rows. But I think if you do the longer sleeve, it might have 10. So at the cuff, it might be 10 rows there. But even at the waist, it's only 5. And it comes together really quickly. As you can see, there's a little ruffly bit here along the neckline. That is 2 separate pieces of elastic inserted there. And then there's a piece of elastic inserted across the shoulder, which actually isn't tight at all. The pattern gives you the length of elastic that you should need, but obviously you can adjust that depending on how you feel. After trying this on, because this is like really the first time I've worn it since I've finished it, the shirring feels so comfortable. So if you've worn elasticated cuffs before, like I have, I'm constantly adjusting them. And I'm not saying this isn't going to ride up, but it doesn't feel tight at all. It just feels really soft. Yeah, and obviously you can stretch it quite a lot, so there's room for eating. But I just love the effect that this the shirring gives on the end of the sleeve. It's just so cute. The little tie at the front, it's just inserted there. It doesn't do anything. You can't bring in the whole neckline. You can just obviously bring this little keyhole together. The back is similar to the front. It's got a little bit of elastic that runs across the top. Yeah, so really quite straightforward. And like I say, I will be making it again because I really enjoyed it, and learning a new skill is always good. And like I say, I've loved the shirring, so I will definitely be making something else that has shirring in it. I think the fit of it is really nice. There's a little blousey bit here, but from looking at everybody's pictures, I think that is just the design. I'd love to know what you think of it as well, so please do leave me a comment at the, below and let me know. And if you've tried it, how you found it. If you haven't made it yet, are you going to make it? All of those lovely things. So I'd love to hear from you. Overall, the instructions are fantastic. Tilly always does good instructions, to be honest, and they were really easy to follow. So yeah, to be honest, no complaints, and that's always good. An easy one to follow, you know, a little bit, I don't know if it's classed as an intermediate, possibly with all the different skills and things, but yeah, I would definitely give it a try if I were you, and if you'd been debating it, go for it. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that little review. I will, yeah, you'll see probably on my Instagram if I make another Mabel, and I will go for the dress version next time, I think. Yeah, so stay tuned. I just thought I'd let you know about a couple of things that I'm going to be working on in the next week or so. So my immediate plans, and they are both blog post projects. So the first one is using this lovely fuchsia pink viscose fabric. which is perfect for the Barbie-core fashion that's going on at the moment. If you haven't seen the film, I would recommend, because I really enjoyed it. But anyway, back to this. I'm going to make the Donny shirt with this because I thought it would be a really nice staple for my wardrobe. And obviously that will go quite nicely with jeans. So from what I've heard about that, it should be quite a quick, straightforward sew. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the other one is a project for, oh sorry, that last one was for Minerva Crafts. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. This one is for Felicity Fabrics, and I have been gifted both of these fabrics in return for a blog post. But this is a viscose chambray, and it honestly is the softest thing ever. I don't know 100% if there isn't any poly content to this. It's making me wonder because it's just so soft. So I will have to ask the ladies over at Felicity Fabrics. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one a secret actually, because I don't like to reveal all my blog post plans too soon. But I did want to show you the fabric, and it is really, really nice and drapey. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. I think that is about it for this week. I really hope you like my Mabel top as much as I do. And yeah, I look forward to getting my other plans sewn up and show you next time. Don't forget to like this video if you have enjoyed it, and please do subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you in our little community over here at the Daily Thread. Yeah, so thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!